Hello Dubai Design Buddies. Welcome to our very first episode of Designlogue. I'm Pankaj, your host and a fellow Dubai Design Buddy. Today's topic is very interesting. We're going to talk about generative AI in design. And to discuss that topic, I reached out to a design leader in Dubai who I know been doing the tango between design, innovation and AI. So he's my go-to guy if I need to talk about AI and anything new happening in design industry. Please welcome Homa.
Hello Pankaj.
Hi Homa, how are you?
Hello buddies. I'm very good, how are you?
I'm good too. Very, very excited to have you on our show.
Thank you, I'm excited too.
As you know, this is our first episode and we wanted to shoot it with someone very special like you. So feel the love already.
I'm taking it.
All right, good. So the topic, as you know, generative AI in design.
Yes.
Before we talk about it, I want to know a little more about who's Homa and what is your journey in design, so you can share it with our buddies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, by trade I'm an engineer, and I started using all the things related to design when I started working on user-centered innovation. So for me, design is everything, all the science of thinking about how the end user will use the things we create and how to put ourselves in those shoes. So I've been working in that field for a few years now, and like everyone, I've been very interested about all this new set of tools that is coming with generative AI.
So what is your relationship with AI in design and innovation? Where do you use it? How do you see it?
So, but the way it came in that field is interesting. I think a lot of people working in the creative part of design always felt that they were, safe from artificial intelligence. We always thought, I think that's at least my point of view, that it will come and replace all the manual job, the very simplistic, repetitive task, and all those, all of the creative things, only human can think and create new things. So it's I think it was a shock and a surprise for many people, but I think a positive one for now. I don't know where AI is coming next. So we use it in our daily life to go faster. It's a catalyst, I would say, a very good tool to generate options of something you set the task for. So repetitive in terms of text.
You said catalyst. That means, is this your primary source of doing design research or any kind of design execution?
I would say catalyst as in opposed to source of creation or initial generation. We don't leverage those tools to find new ideas. I think artificial intelligence is here to be smart about all the data that it has at its disposal and go much faster in analyzing this data and proposing something based on this data. And sometimes part of our work is to define or to create complete new things. And when you're trying to generate completely disruptive or new ideas, it's you need to let the intelligence, the artificial intelligence on the side and go more on the opposite side, on the instead of artificial intelligence, maybe go in the original, not stupidity, but kind of thinking something completely different. So when it comes to new idea generation, it's not really our go-to tool, let's say. It's more like a...
So you use it, but you don't use it as a primary tool to do something really creative. So do you see it as a tool which can create many options for you to pick and build upon it, or and what is original stupidity?
Yeah, that's it. That's just for the way I use it, more like a tool to generate new options. But even in that usage, you have to be careful, because you really reach that perfume effect. When you smell a lot of perfume, then you're tired of it and you don't see any difference. And a lot of the time when we use this kind of tool, there is this kind of Tinderification of the
of design options.
Can we say brands? No, it's okay.
It's a safe community.
Okay, the Tinderification in the sense of, like you say,
too many
give me options of that video, that view, that image, that logo or whatever, and you just go left, right, and after some point, it's a kind of a choice overload. So that's the only limit. I think, like every new tool, very powerful, very it's very exciting to see what's coming next. And if you understand the basic principle of generative AI, you can see already that there is many things we could use it for in all the fields, all the creative fields. But we have to be careful and not jump heads and fully in this and only use this or rely too much on this, especially in some industries where you cannot put all your data in the hand of
You said choice overload. I was reading something about content overload because of AI. Like, it's so easy to just work on a prompt and create something more or less good enough to go live with. You think AI, especially in design work, when you're working on a design or innovative project, content creation can be taken care by AI, if not the raw generation of ideas?
A way to go much faster in some things we normally dedicate days and hours to do.
There are many articles about designers and AI. Either they learn to coexist or they learn to outsmart each other. Whatever we have understood by your experience so far is the coexistence angle we need to work on. Invest in learning so that we are at par of what is expected from as a designer, what is expected out of me.
Coexistence is not a choice. I mean, I don't think we have a choice. It's there, it's coming, it's getting bigger. Some much smarter people than us are voicing concerns about where it's going, and but it's there. So I mean, my only advice to stay humble in front of all of this, trying to understand it and see how you can make the most of it and stay curious. I think it's a very fast evolving field, and I met a few artists who you mention those two letters and they just like either be very aggressive towards the topic, or sometimes they just laugh at it, very arrogant. So,
towards the AI.
Yeah, towards the they feel invincible in front of it. In the end, I agree that to an extent we can do things that AI maybe will never be able to do, but in the end, does it matter? If AI does something a little bit less creative, but can generate 2,000 versions around your version in 2 minutes or in 2 seconds, and you take 2 years, I mean.
Do you think understanding AI and understanding the execution of how to implement AI in design process will be one of the very, very proficient and core skills for designers in future?
For sure. I mean, especially if you look at design and in the broad sense of the term, not as just creating new objects. I mean, in the way we use design, the full innovation process involves interviews. And as I said, I strongly believe we need to redo this interview with GPTs just to see how they react. They would do a maybe much more interesting chat. Then there is coding. I mean, it's a big part of, we're talking about objects, but we have UX, UI, and coders who have been using AI. They know that it's a tool that they really need to learn how to use, because it saves a lot of time. And any creative. So every single step of, if you take a design thinking project like we do sometimes, can be accelerated, enhanced augmented by AI. So definitely certified without AI, and maybe it will be a mark of
recognition.
It will be like the vegans of the future. You know, no AI in this project. I don't know, but for now, I mean, you have to ride the wave, get on the train, or
left behind.
Left behind. Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Now, if I have to sum up the whole sentence into a few keywords, you said you have to be humble, you have to be curious. What else you have to be in a design community if you want to work in Dubai? Because there are many designers out there who are looking out for new projects, new roles, and they are curious and humble. What else you think will help them to fasten their search?
More than curious, you have to be actively curious, I would say. Like go in there and try the things. I think we're lucky enough to be to live at a time where you get a training. If something is released on a Monday, you get a full training course on YouTube on Wednesday, or on TikTok or whatever, and then a Udemy proper course at the end of the month. So go out there, try those things, see how it fits in your workflow, how it can accelerate what you do, and I mean, if you try to apply for a job, it becomes one of these little things, that I think people are looking for. Okay. Does this guy know his way around, or this girl, obviously, a way around these new things, and is not trying to stay behind the typical course.
So you have to be actively curious, you have to be humble, you have to be updated.
I mean, that's a conversation I like to have with people I meet. So I would be disappointed if I was trying to hire someone in my team and they would say, no, not interested in all of this.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
This kind of content is created for designers or people who are related to design industry in Dubai. So we're trying to find the relevance, and I think that will be helpful to understand that you need to be actively curious, humble enough to accept new technologies, and updated visibly on your CV also, that you know these many things around AI as a subject, correct? How important is being part of the communities if you're looking out for your new role? Because this is a community-led content. We are designers in Dubai. So how important do you feel it is to be part of such communities?
I think it's very important, especially, I mean, most of my experience is in the Middle East, and I know that here it's how it works. I mean, you can have a lot, especially in the age of generative AI. I can just cook up a resume, and faking is getting easier and easier. So I think references from other people is very important. This is the one thing you cannot really lie about. So yeah, community, word of mouth on how to find opportunities, but also good people is very important. So yeah, join good communities. Like this community.
Thank you. No, you're right, and I can say a little about the overall design community or the design scene in Dubai. It's quite active. You see every fortnight, there's an event happening, either from the product-led companies or from HR, recruitment agencies, or small different communities. So it's an active scene, and like you said, and you second that statement by saying it's important to be part of community, and that's why we created this, to share the relevant information and latest trends in the city we love, Dubai. I would like to say thank you again, Homa, on behalf of the whole community, and it was really nice chatting about generative AI in design with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pankaj.
To our Dubai design buddies, thank you so much for being part of this amazing community. Do drop your comments and watch this space for more content like this. Till then, thank you so much.